Disrespect equals divorce. And these are signs she wants out. And Christy Teigen proves there is no such thing as happy wife, happy life. Man, you can't just divorce a woman after she disrespects you. Man, you can't do that. Explain yourself. How about it, players? Let's get it. Signs she wants out. Number 1. Tells outsiders before she tells the one on the inside. She should avoid telling the outsiders, friends, family, and co-workers about her plans to end things before having a direct, serious sit-down with her man. Nothing is worse than hearing your soon-to-be ex hear about the breakup news first from outsiders before he receives the news. Keep outsiders out of the conversation altogether to avoid putting them in uncomfortable positions and situations. That's disrespectful and not respectful, players. I can break Chrissy down in 6. Players. That's 1. She called him a B, right? I got something. Number 2, players. Points out reasons she wasn't happy. I'm breaking them down. Now, this female's just like Chrissy now. I'm not just breaking Chrissy down. Females just like her also now. The one that don't have their man's best interest at heart. Don't respect their man. I'm breaking them down. But they want out. And these are signs they want out. Number 2. Points out reasons she wasn't happy. Evidently, she wants out because she feels unhappy. But it's not necessarily for her to go through every little minor detail as to why she's unhappy or wants out. If she's not happy and is looking to date other people, that is all the reasons she needs, player. That is all the reasons she needs, players. Love is open in and outdoor policy, players. So there's the door. Show her way out. Love is open in and outdoor policy, player. So there's the door. Show her way out, players. Number 3. Naming things, players. Naming things. She didn't like about you. I just said it like that. Naming things that she didn't like about you. Later on, though. Just like she shouldn't put out every minor detail she didn't like about you or the relationship. She doesn't need to list all your flaws either. That would be the respectful way. She'll try to throw insults. Now, players, catch this now. I'm breaking your girl Chrissy Teigen down in 6. Now, check this now. Listen to what I'm saying. She'll try to throw insults and things to knock down your self-esteem and confidence. But the grown, mature thing to do is to just leave. Did you catch that, players? Throw insults. What did Chrissy do about John? Called him a B. And all the guys talking about, man, I need that money, man. I need that money, man. John Legend got all the money. Plenty of money to protect, provide, financially for his family, man. Handle all the major responsibility in and outside his household. And look at the way his woman treat him. His wife, matter of fact. This woman that got your kids, John Legend, and disrespecting you, man. Calling you outside of your name, B. Players, when she said that, you know what came to my mind? What she was saying was, I don't respect you. You don't make me feel feminine. And also let me know this too, players. She feel like in her mind, she is the authoritative person in the house. And he's the submissive one. He's like the female. She's the man. She wear the pants, you know. And also this too. He done let a lot of stuff get by him that he didn't check before he let her gain that 1 yard on him. Now she just scoring touchdowns now, players. When you let that disrespect become a habit, she gets comfortable. And now she just continue to do it, make it consistent, player. When she makes a habit out of disrespecting you, when it goes unchecked, now she gets comfortable with it, player, and it just starts out being consistent. So she doesn't feel like she'll suffer no consequences, player, because she already know that you ain't gonna do nothing. So he put that habit on himself, player. He put that habit on himself. He should have checked that from the gate, but he didn't. Now look what happened to him. Everybody know what his wife think about him. 4 players, breaking them down. I say insults now. She called this man a B, disrespecting him. That's the highest level, man. Besides sleeping with his best friend or something like that. But you know, hey, number 4. Don't fall for the we can still be friends, okie dokie. It's hard to see someone you once had a genuine love for, cared a lot about, hurt, but that's for the short term. But in the long term, their feelings are going to be hurt regardless. Promising him a friendship she doesn't really want and that she's not at all going to maintain is misleading and disrespectful. This lie will only cause confusion and added hurt on your partner when your actions don't live up to and match your words, like weeks on down the line. That's why it's best to just be honest from jump about y'all's relationship and how it will or won't be after the breakup, or in John's case, after the divorce. But check this, players. Got more. Now I'm breaking it down in 6 now. Now check, I'm breaking it down in 6. I got more. I'm gonna break her down in 6. 5. Talk real bad about her ex to other people. This is a sign she wants out. Friends, family members, co-workers, and social media. Now what does she go on social media and do? Okay, she insulted him, right? Right. Talking to close friends after a breakup is necessary for her to start the healing process. Now I can respect that, because she's going through the healing process. She want to get it off her head and heart. You know what I'm saying? Talk to somebody, vent to them. I can dig that. But she should leave the disrespectful comments and name calling about her ex and what they did out of the conversation. Talking like that to her friends can backfire and also burn bridges. Plus, she'll never know when she might need this person again. Even though the relationship in marriage didn't work out, you can still maintain a personal or co-parenting relationship, players. Now, if you disrespect me, it'll just be a co-parenting relationship. We got a child. It won't be no personal one. And then that can backfire on Chrissy, because you know what Chrissy wants John to do. It's number 6. Watch this. Try to sabotage the relationship so the other person can end it first. Players, I'm gonna pause on that. Just listen to me. I'm breaking it down in 6. Now this 6 now. Check it again. Try to sabotage the relationship so the other person can end it first. You know how Chrissy doing that, players? She leaked one of his songs, called him a B, and if she disrespecting him, player, in public, I already know what she doing to him in private. If a woman that comfortable and okay with disrespecting her man in public, man, I could imagine the hell she giving him in private. But John brought it on himself because he wasn't checking them. Man, I checked so many females players. Nike want to give me an endorsement deal. That's just how much I check females. Nike want to sign me to an endorsement deal so much because I check females. I check it at the gate, players. But you know what? This is way deeper than calling him a B, players. This is way deeper than calling him a B word. Now check this now. Try to sabotage the relationship so the other person can end it first, so she can feel like the victim. Oh, John divorced me. I was a good woman and good wife to him. He divorced me, huh? Playing mind games, cheating, flirting with strangers, or doing other destructive things to intentionally destroy the relationship or marriage says a lot about that person's bad or poor character. The mature adult way is to just own up to her decision and be upfront about the situation, rather than destroying the relationship and the relationship with her partner. I just broke her down in 6, players. But let's continue on, and I'll go further into it later on, players. Number 7. Bragging and flaunting about her relationship on social media. If she is constantly bragging about her relationship on social media, it's really an indirect way to overcompensate for a bad relationship. Constantly posting highs, insecurities, and unhappiness, and being unfulfilled. You know what I'm saying? You see that all the time, females. Oh, my relationship so perfect, and all this. No, I told y'all, man. Social media is one thing, players. All that Instagram stuff, them smiling, that's one thing. No, that's overcompensation, players. It ain't all that good. That's what she hiding. Insecurities, unhappiness, and being fulfilled. Number 8. Feeling smothered without space. Most people do think that their lives should revolve around the relationship without an outlet. Now, some people do. Some people do that. Because I got homies, man, that love being around a woman. Don't want to give her a room. They have their own personal life to herself. So, that is true. And I know females like that, too. So, they think about togetherness, which is what it is. It is about togetherness and closeness, though. But you also need individual personal space. Too much of this can turn into extreme jealousy, manipulation, possessiveness, and controlling. This can be a form of abuse, mentally, physically, and emotionally, player. Hold on. I'm breaking it all down, player. All down. Disrespect equals divorce. Sign she wants out, and Christian T can just prove, player, there's no such thing as happy wife, happy life. Number 9. Forming friendships that her man doesn't know about. Now, player, this is a real one that she wants out. This player is the one now. There's many of them that I listed, but this one, man, doesn't know about, that her man doesn't know about. Individual personal lives are important outside of relationships or marriages, but forming friendships with others her man isn't aware of and wouldn't approve of is dangerous. Check that. Forming new friendships can be her creating a security blanket when she needs support. Player, check this. Forming new friendships can be her creating a security blanket when she needs support from her side of you, because their mutual old friends know their history. So they'll try not to intervene and help them work it out. So by her forming new friendships and connections to use against him, is her forming added support. Now check this. This is dangerous because she opens things up to the possibility of those friendships creating something like emotional and sexual infidelities, player. And that depends on what you consider cheating. That depends on what you yourself consider cheating. Now, I say it like this. I got a woman I'm married to, or we in a serious relationship. Is she doing things that I wouldn't approve of, that's cheating. Is she doing things I wouldn't approve of, that's disrespect, that's cheating. Okay, let's say this. Let's say she working with this guy at her job and she's sending him a naked picture of herself, right? I'm talking about, her coochie, her private, right? Okay. Now this man know how my woman coochie look, right? Okay, now when they go to work, I know they flirting, because in order to send that picture, you got to be flirting, player. And the highest level of attention for a female is sex, because you can only go so far with attention. The highest attention to a female is sex. So to me, if you sending him that, I could tell what your relationship is at work. And then now when I'm out with her, and he ain't already been playing with, so when I'm out with her and I see this guy, what the first thing he gonna say, players? He already know how my woman look, player, naked. So now in his mind, ooh boy, she had that thing shaved up, all nice and neat, lips spread open. See what I'm saying? He know how my woman look, man. So a lot of guys don't look at that as cheating. They look at the penetration as cheating. Okay, well, hey, you can do that, but to me, it's anything I wouldn't approve of. If I can't look at it and be like, yeah, okay, I accept that. But no. Because if I took a picture of my Johnson and sent it to a female, would she approve of that? No. See what I'm saying? Now, that woman know how I look. So when they go around, she looking at me. See what I'm saying? I know how her man look. So that's what I'm saying. Emotional or sexual infidelities, players. Number 10. It just depends on what you take as cheating, though. Now, to me, if it's something I wouldn't approve of and you know it's wrong and disrespectful, it's like cheating on me. Calling that man all kind of names that you would call me. You know what I'm saying? Disrespectful. But number 10. She listens but doesn't hear you. Best communication is when both partners are both emotionally and physically present. That's true, 100%. If she's avoiding your attempts to have serious conversations, that's disrespectful behavior. Even if she's trying to multitask when you're trying to have a serious conversation, that doesn't mean she simply doesn't care. Hold on, man. Even if she's trying to multitask when you're trying to have a serious conversation, that means she simply doesn't care, already exited out of the relationship mentally and emotionally. Player, that's what that is. I want to make sure I get that clear. I want to leave that out. Hold on now. Let's keep going, player. Number 11. That sign she wants out. Not just paying you no attention. Yeah, that sign she wants out, player. 11. Demanding too much of your time. Now here we go with this one, player. And this is a good one. Sign she wants out. Let's go. If she's been around you a long time, she studied and learned most of your personality, character, behavior, and certain habits you have. Check it. Women always studying, player. They study you even when you sleep. But come on, hold on. They study you when you sleep, players. So I know they know your personality, character, behavior, and certain habits you have. So she should know when to let you have so much needed time to yourself and not push or force you for majority of your spare time. There is a time and place for her to ask for some of your time, but it's also a time and place for her to let you have time to yourself. Check this now. Check me out with this. That means she's not being considerate and mindful of your wants and needs, instead being inconsiderate, selfish, and only thinking about hers. That sign she want out, player. That sign she want out right there. Forcing you, pushing you to spend time. Knowing you need time to yourself also. You can give her a little time, but don't take my little time away from me neither, see. She's just being inconsiderate, selfish of her wants and needs and not yours. 12. Starts filling you in on major or minor things. Now here we go with another sign she wants out. You notice she's slowly, quietly leaving you out of things that she once needed your logic, opinions, and feelings on. Check this now. Example. Stops making courtesy calls and texts like she used to, giving you heads up on her change of plans. Now, check this. Check this. At first you didn't ask. She just naturally, like second nature, did it. This is her taking you for granted. And now she developed a me, myself, and I mentality and no longer a team mentality players. At first when you with a woman player and everything going good, I'm talking about everything just going, I'm talking about, man, spectacular, man. Now she used to call you player and make sure you receive a courtesy call or courtesy text. Hey, let me go run this by him right quick. But now player, it was like second nature. I mean, she did it play without even having to think about it. That's what I call second nature. Doing it without even having to think about it. Player, just do it. Hey, let me make sure I run this by him first because he might not like, you know what I'm saying. Let me know. I'm running behind, whatever. Now player, you know what I'm saying. I need his opinion on this. You the first one she called. Now you about the 10th one. See what I'm saying? That sign she want out. Player 13. Can't find yourself and be comfortable. Relationship should be a safe haven. So if you constantly feel her or you're lost and uncomfortable around her, it's a major problem. If you're not feeling like your authentic self, it's impossible to be truly happy and maintain a relationship. If you feel like you have to walk around minefields, not walk on eggshells, walk around minefields, jump through hoops, and most times second guessing yourself, go with your gut and exit out, players. Go with your gut and exit out. If you feel like you got to walk on minefields, I ain't talking about eggshells, player. I'm talking you about to blow up. Boom. When you feel like that, you ain't feeling like your authentic, genuine self, hey, time to get out, player. Been time to get out. You know it's been time to get out, but I'm going to go with that, the last one. Blames you for everything wrong. If she's got to a place where she's blaming everything back on you, player, everything back on you, it's been time to bounce. Constantly blaming you for everything that goes wrong in her life now, no matter what level of involvement you had, is a sign she's developed some level of disdain and resentment and hatred towards you. And y'all's relationship is a source of her unhappiness. 15 players. Secrets become hidden treasures. Most couples don't expose all of each other's secrets, so each partner keeps a few to themselves. But if she's got to a place, player, I know she ain't gonna tell me everything. At least tell me most, player. But if she's got to a place where the secret she's keeping is adding up, serious or not, is a major problem. If her secrecy is out of a potential overreaction from what will most times be unacceptable behavior, now check this out. Watch this. For example, like buying herself something too expensive, knowing y'all are on a budget and finances need to be protected, player. See what I mean? Sign she wants out. Man, let me hit that again. Example, like buying herself something too expensive, knowing y'all are on a budget and finances need to be protected. See what I mean? You knowing our finances tight. Instead of you calling me, like I said earlier, the courtesy call. Hey, can I get this? Would it be nice? Would it be fine with you if I get this? No, you know we on a budget right now. Things tight right now. No, you know that. Come on now, think. But now, instead, she get the money anyway, player, and buy something expensive anyway, putting y'all further in debt. That sign she want out, player. But I got another one also. Hanging out with a certain friend or friends you know are cancerous to y'all's united front. That's disrespectful, player. That's real disrespectful. She know you want to approve of it and still do it, player. Know you want to approve of it and still do it. Sign she want out. Sign she want out, player. And it just didn't start, player. That could have been probably a year. Y'all could have been going on 5 years. That's been probably 3 years she feeling like this. It didn't just start all of a sudden. It been happening for a long time. But I'm going to break it down like this, player. 16. Let's go like this. She took your finances out, player, when you don't approve of it. And she knew you would have an overreaction, player. That's what I was saying. An overreaction. She knew that. Did it anyway. She knew you wouldn't approve of it and did it anyway. You know her friends that she hang with are cancerous. And at first she cut them loose. Now she back hanging with them. And she know you wouldn't approve of that. Now she back hanging with her. In her mind, player, she already exited. In her heart, too. Soon, physically, player. 16, let's break it down like this. You start taking the long way home instead of the short way. Come on. All of a sudden. This is when you know the relationship is over, or marriage. You find herself or yourself. No, you find yourself. I'm gonna put it like that. You find yourself dodging going home, staying at work extra hours and asking for overtime when the job hasn't even been offering it. That's how bad you don't want to go home, player. The job ain't even asking for overtime, and you asking for it. They ain't even offering it, but you asking for it. Check this though, asking for overtime when the job hasn't even been offering it. Going home and staying parked in the driveway. Spending time in the garage and making up excuses to get away from her while y'all at home. Players, when you go in the garage, player, and you just sit there, man, it's a problem. It's been a problem, player, but I got you. Check this now. Check this. Instead of confronting your uncomfortable feelings towards your partner, what you're doing is subconsciously, in your mind, players, in your mind now, you're separating yourself from her negative energy and vibe and slowly preparing yourself for the exit. For the exit. Anything can cost you your peace of mind is too expensive because your peace of mind is priceless, player. Anything that can cost you your peace of mind is too expensive because your peace of mind is priceless. Biggest cause of unhappiness is overthinking. Overthinking is just a painful reminder that you care entirely too much, even when you shouldn't. The root of suffering is attachment. Don't continue attaching yourself to unhappiness. The root of suffering is attachment. Don't continue attaching yourself to unhappiness, players. I'm going to ask you a question. What's the worst place that you can be with on a woman or around a woman? When you with a woman that doesn't have your best interest at heart, doesn't respect you, doesn't like you, doesn't love you, what's the worst place you can be with her? Around her, whatever. You know what? Between her legs. I'm going to break that down. John Legend. He seems like a great husband. I don't never see him disrespecting her when he's solo. It's two different privates to me. You can be in private at home or in private to yourself while you out on the road or out in public by yourself. That's solo. You private to yourself. Or you can be out in public with others. I never seen this man or heard this man disrespect this woman out in public or when he's solo by himself. Never on Instagram, social media. I ain't never heard none of her friends come back and say John did this, whatever, his homies, whatever. Player, the worst place to be on a woman, player, that doesn't have your best interest at heart and doesn't respect you, player, and you providing provision and protection. On to my half financial stability. This man got plenty of money. Everybody want to say, man, I need the money, but John Legend got plenty of it and still getting disrespected, even in his own house, man. See what I mean? So you say, well, man, a woman got to respect that man. So I'm saying, a man is a man, whether he has $2 in the bank, $200 in the bank, $2,000 in the bank, $200,000 in the bank, or $2 million in the bank. A man is a man, and she don't respect that man. When she called that man that B, that told me everything I needed to know, player. She don't respect him as a man. She sees herself as the authoritative, and he's the female. She wear the pants, and she don't have his best interest at heart. Because I'm gonna say this, player. Being in between a woman's leg that doesn't respect you or love you or like you, whatever, and if she don't have your best interest at heart, that could be the worst place, player. Check this out. She can damage you emotionally, mentally, physically, or financially. Okay? You married to her, right? Y'all share a house together. Now, you protect them, providing, you do all this stuff, man. Okay, now, she messing around on you now. Okay, let's say she catch something from a guy on the outside. Okay, check this. Now, instead of her coming back and telling you, she open her legs to you and give it to you. You see what I mean? Instead of her saying, see, that comes with respect. She doesn't have your best interest at heart. You can cheat and still cheat respectful. You can cheat and still cheat respectfully. I can wear condoms and cheat, as long as I don't take that back to my wife. I know it might not make sense, but when you cheat, you can cheat respectfully, man. So let's say, I'm just saying for example, Chrissy messed around on John, right? The guy she messed with gave her something. Now instead of her saying, hey John, I've been messing around, but I caught something, I want to give it to you. That's having his best interest at heart, player, and protecting him physically. See what I mean? Oh, let's check this out. Let's say this. Now you have kids from him, like John had kids by Chrissy, right? Okay, she can damage you emotionally and mentally, right? Let's say she keep the kids away from you when you have kids. Always got you in child support court, player, killing your finances. See what I mean? Financially, emotionally, and mentally. And then she can damage you, your health wise by messing you up with something she caught out there in the street and gave it to you. That's physically. Or in your life fatally. So, being between a woman's legs that doesn't respect you, player, is the worst place you can be. If that woman don't respect you, have your best interest at heart, player, like you or love you, and she had disrespect for you, she can damage you, player, for life. Give you something that you can't get rid of physically for your health, or keep you in child support court, or keep you emotionally damaged and mentally damaged for not seeing your kids if you have kids. By all that come out between her legs. You plant the seed, she birthed the seed. So now you can't even see your seeds. So she emotionally and mentally damaging you, and financially damaging you, because she got you back and forth out of child support court, killing you. Or then check this out, raising your child support up. I know guys, man. Whoa, man, thousands of dollars, man. I ain't talking about ball players. I'm talking about regular 9-to-5 guys. I'm talking about thousands in child support. But these guys want to be in a woman or a child lives, and the woman stopping them, player. Thousands damaging that man. I know. I got a partner, man. Man, he was like a little heavyweight guy, and that woman damaged him so much, man. He didn't slim down, and then he lost his smile. When a woman, man, make you lose your smile, that's it, players. So the worst place to be on a woman, player, that doesn't. I ain't talking about she respect you. Now that's cool, because check this out too. Okay, I give you another example. I had this stripper, right, when I started going to the strip club, like for the first couple times. She wanted me to come back to her room. Long story short now. I was seeing these other guys kept looking over there, like she was trying to set me up. I just had that feeling. But now check this. She did have a body made for sinning, but I had a mind made for winning, and that would help me. You see what I mean? So now she did have, she was thick in all the right places, slim in the waist, and pretty in the face. But she had a body, like I say, made for sinning. I had a mind made for winning, and I didn't win. I didn't lose. I won. But check this out. Weeks and months later on, kind of find out, she was the one luring guys into certain hotels and setting them up to getting robbed. Now, see, she'd have been using her legs, open them up to me, her sex, to kill me. It could have been fatally. They just could have robbed me financially or whatever like that. See what I mean? She could have damaged me, man. I'm talking about fatally could have damaged me. Shot me. I could have still been alive, but then shot me. Then my arm probably be messed up for life. See? Being in between a woman's leg, man, that doesn't respect you is the worst place you can be. You doing all that bumping and grinding and all that, man. Because John Legend is a husband. He protect, provide financially, man. I'm talking about I know he tries best. But for that woman to call you a B, that was disrespectful, man. That was deeper than Nino Brown. See, that B word is deeper than Nino Brown. That's what that meant to me, man. That was deeper than Nino Brown. You doing all you can. You financially setting her up, man. The kids up financially, paying all the bills. You on the road. You making albums. You doing all you can do, because he bring in most of the money. He doing all he can do, and for that woman to call him a B word, man, it's deeper than Nino Brown, man. It's deeper than just that B word. Hey, players, you married, right? Or you in a cohabitating relationship? Now, a man's supposed to protect, provide. That's what a man does, right? Protect, provide, right? Okay, love and sacrifice. You and your woman laying in the bed, right? Okay, now, y'all hear a knock at the door. Boom, 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 right? But now, it's not a knock like somebody know y'all. It's a knock like they trying to force themselves in, right? Nah, you hear the door getting kicked. Boom, boom. Player. The first thing you gonna do is your instincts. Is tell her, stay in the room with the kids, right? Go protect the kids. Y'all stay back here. Let me go up there and see what this is. Player, you know what? It's a 50% chance you might not make it back to come back and hug your wife later on that night. Because what if that guy get the ups on you and kill you? You see what I mean? So it's a 50% chance you could come back, player, and you might not make it back to that bedroom. He might get the ups on you and kill you first. Love and sacrifice. So he's sacrificing his life for a woman that doesn't even respect him, players. That's my point. Just because you protect, that doesn't mean you'll be coming back, hugging your wife at night, hugging your kids, about to sleep at night, players. You might not make it back there. So it's the 50% chance you could die. Sacrifice, players, love, right? And that's what John Legend doing, to do what? For to get disrespected. But he put that on himself, player. He made it a habit. Now, it's like a routine to her to just keep disrespecting this man. But he put it on himself, player. It's deeper than just the B word. It's deeper than Brown players. Alright, players, respect.